I have no idea. I found a battery for... Oh, I'm back with another episode of Tacoimposters for Saturday, September 12th, 2021. Look, I have no idea how long this battery's going to last. I found the battery for this camera, okay? It's an old battery that apparently can work for both VHSC and 8mm. I don't know how well that actually will, like, how long will last, but it seems like it'll last okay. I'm not sure. It seems like it's working, like it's got a charge. It's a nickel hydride or nickel cadmium. No, it's nickel cadmium, I think. And I think a nickel hydride and a nickel metal cadmium were similar in the sense that they all had to do their stupid thing where you had to let it die before you could charge it. You had to train the battery. Which is dumb. But nickel metal hydrides are a little bit better from what I know because we still use those today. Nickel metal cadmium we don't use today, so that's at least not that I know of. Maybe there's some application where it's better. I don't know. I also heard where there's applications where it's better, so I have no idea. But yeah, so I have no idea how long it's gonna be on for. Like, because I can see a little red light flashing, and that's recording. And so once that little red flash goes off, we're done. So it's not this time using this VHSC camera. It's not space for the tape. It's the battery life. So gotta get this going pretty quickly here. So also I'm trying a different location for this mic because it seems like it's working pretty okay. I mean, I don't know because I need to get it to go a little higher, but yeah, there you go, right there, like the low voice. But somebody was saying just learn to speak in a more consistent way. Just like practice speaking in a more consistent way if you're doing this very consistently. If it's like a once in a blue moon thing, just like sit and practice for a few hours before you do it or something, or like a few minutes even. I don't know. But yeah, so I gotta like figure this out. This is also very cheap. What's it called? Lavalier. So I'm looking at this my recorder right here, and it's like, I think I synced it up pretty well last time, but I don't know. I didn't have any sorted out my last one because I had it on my other computer. I didn't know my computer was working. My other computer was working, so I don't know. Anyway, so at least with the graphics card. But anyway, I think I've talked about that on streams. Anyway, which I stream almost every day. I don't stream every day, but almost every day. So, yeah. So, I don't know what to talk about. I never know what to talk about because I never know what to talk about. So, yeah. Yeah. So, never know what to talk about these things, but I just kind of just go on the flow. So, I mean, MagSafe, right? I was looking at a video about from a YouTube channel called what's it called? Mac Address, and I thought Macworld, no Mac Address. Unless that was old name, I don't know. Anyway, and he's talking about MagSafe, and I'm just like, look, I never liked wireless charging. I don't know, something about wireless charging that's never liked. Not that it's bad per se, but it's just there's something about it where I was like, I think it was the slowness. And the fact that if you got a cheap one, it was really hot, and so I was always scared that it was gonna like burst into flames or whatever. But I think it was just a slowness. Like it took like friggin' forever to charge. It was just like very inconveniently slow. Like that like annoyingly slow. Like it's not like certain things where certain things, okay, fine, we kind of know they take forever to charge, but we're going to do that overnight. Your electric car, or like batteries for things like remote control cars, or remote control like flying things, drones and helicopters, and like my grandfather had a scooter that had a battery, and that thing I think it took like 4 or 5 hours to charge. I mean, you can get a significant, decent amount out of it, but out of the like scooter one. But then there's other ones where you only get a few minutes, but like we're okay with that. Or like our car where it's like, yeah, but we're gonna just charge it overnight anyway. What's the difference, right? It'll never be charging when we need it, really, let's be honest. It's not like, a lot of times it's not like gas, right? Where gas is very, like you will be stranded from gas, you will at least one time, at least once, be stranded somewhere without gas in your life driving a car. If you drive a car, you'll at least have one circumstance where you get stranded because you ran out of gas. You probably will never run out of battery. It's because battery chargers are way more common than people think, and they're not just more common. They're getting better and better every. I don't know if you want to call them generation. I don't know, because I don't know if we've even gotten to like a second generation of this. Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, every generation, and then like, I don't know. There's a lot of things about that where it's like, well, you're never going to need to run out of battery, or you're never going to end up running out of battery. So, yes, I think so. I don't know, but yeah. So I think that's why I was like, I want it to not take 3 hours to get like 10% or something. It's not that bad, but it's like 3 hours and you've gone up like 30, 40%. You're like, from low, and I say low is before it's like 40 and under. So I'm like, so you get to like 60 or 70%, which is okay, but you could do much better with regular charging. Even just like the worst regular charging is still okay. Anyway, that's just my opinion. Some people are fine with it. I know Lou, it's like Holstender or something. Anyway, the guy from Unbox Therapy, he like, preaches the damn stuff. He praises the damn stuff. He's like, I love this stuff. It's great. And the reason he likes it is because it's a convenient, just plop it somewhere and it'll be charging. It's great. At a Starbucks table that has it, or like IKEA desk lamps. There's like IKEA accessories in like either desk lamps or places you can put into like a desk and like have, which, okay, that's okay, convenient, I guess, but I don't know, I just thought I think it's just not as useful as it could be. If we figure a way to get it to be very, what's the word, very reliable in speed, of like, it doesn't take forever, if it at least matches some of the worst chargers and cables for regular charging out there, then yeah, I'm okay with that. I think it's fine. And I would probably buy one of those good ones, because I have a phone that charges wirelessly, and I think my mom's charges wirelessly. Yes. It's an iPhone 8 Plus, I think. I believe so. I'm trying to remember if my brother has... No, brother's 7 Plus. 8 Plus. Cool. No. Yes. Yes. Anyway. But he's talking about all the, like, MagSafe compatible, MagSafe connections where you can just, like, basically just a magnet. And that's where I would be like, oh, that's cool. Like, I would use it and I'd be like, oh, I'd have one just to prop up a phone or something, or hold it. But then again, I don't know how confident I would be with, like, it not falling off, how confident I'd be like, oh, yeah. Like, oh, of course. It'll just stay on, like, no, I'd be like, those people who hold their phones over something and, like, or the selfie shot people where it's like, you've got it 3 feet, 4 feet, 5 feet, 6 feet, whatever, far away from you, and it's like over a canyon, or over, like, outside a window, or outside, it's like, I don't know about that, Not that the MagSafe thing is that bad. It's pretty strong, to be honest. And it depends what device, like what connectable thing you get, because it could be really terrible, or it could be fine. It really depends on what you get, because from what I've heard, shear force, which is this, not this, I think it's what it's called anyway. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's called shear force. It's shear, like, sideways. Anyway, sideways force is the reason why the new, like, charging pack thing that you can connect on, with this MagSafe charging pack, is terrible in, like, staying on properly, because you really don't get good connection this way, because there's nothing to grip. You put a piece of rubber on there and bam, it's done. Like, you fixed the problem with it. Now there's two problems. The other problem is that it's too low of a battery capacity, and the fact that, I think, was it Vulcan or was it Anker? One of those two companies has a charger that's like $60 cheaper and can charge your phone higher, and so it's like, what's, you know, you just think of this like, Apple always with their, well, you know, it's better if we do this, or their best is, well, it's not really possible, and then, you know, people always show you. So Apple, no, Apple, whether it's software or hardware, it's possible. You just want more money, and you're an idiot, and you just don't want to, you know, whatever. I don't know. Anyway, I think that's dumb, but yeah, so like those things, pop your phone, yeah, have it just to have a, what's it called, would be great. Just have like a tripod-esque thing to connect it would be great. You don't need that stupid piece that I always don't know where it is for my phone. When I do use my phone, which is like almost never, but yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so that's, you know, MagSafe. I don't know much about MagSafe. It's even surprising how MagSafe charging, just there's a lot of official MagSafe charging accessories. But the MagSafe Connect, there's quite a few of that, quite a bit of that. There's enough things, you know, you'd always find some good things. Because he was talking about things like little handles or things that you can put a cold shoe on and then connect like a microphone or a light or something. Which, you know, seems like a cool idea. It does, seems like a good idea. It's just, I don't know. At that point, people would be willing to spend like a lot of money. Oh my god, I never recorded any of the sound. I've got recording sound here. So. This is not even on. Great. Or it's not recording. Fantastic. Well, I'll see how it sounds on this then. Considering this didn't do a damn thing. Great. I don't even know how long I've been going for, but I'll just go until this thing, I guess, conks. I don't know. I have no idea. That was, oh, smart me. Smart me. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so, actually I might start this over. Yeah, I'm gonna start this over. No, I can't start this over. So the clap makes no, oh, whatever. I clapped at the beginning of this, it doesn't make any difference. It's not gonna do that. Great. Well, that was smart of me, but anyway. I'm gonna continue with this anyway. I didn't go for it. Great. Anyway, so yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, so, I mean, look. It's a cool idea that way, but that's the other thing. A lot of people have that problem of like, but yet those car things exist. So those car mount things exist. So those like magnetic car mounts for your phone. So I guess people don't care really, but I mean, hey, right? Oh, that pees me off a lot. Recording sound. Oh well, but yeah. So yeah. So, some people are okay with it. Apparently here you're not allowed to have those car mounts because they can fall off. It's like actually not by the rule. I don't know if there's a law about that. Something to the effect of like, probably a highway safety code thing saying you can't have one. So, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, so I guess some people don't really care. I don't know. So maybe it would be, you know, more people would use it than I think. But hey, I personally would just kind of be a little bit skeptical, like, yeah, but what happens if? But then again, I was talking to someone on a subreddit about, and I asked a question on like a 360 subreddit. How do you attach a 360 camera to the back, to like your car or something, like top of your car or something, right? And somebody had a really, like, you know, jerry-rigged solution or a bodged solution where you like put it all together, blah blah blah, and like I don't remember what it was, but it was like it was like a can and then had some kind of suction cup or something on it. I don't remember exactly what he did, but it looked really cool. Like, oh, that works, right? But then somebody made the point, they commented and made the point. Well, you get one of these magnets because unlike the sticky, the suction cup ones, right? Suction cups can unstick, right? And then bye-bye goes your camera and it's dead and it kills the guy, you know, it causes an accident or cracks your windshield or whatever, right? See, the sound of these cars, now it's peeving me off, that's not, dumb. Anyway, so yeah, right? And so, I might be able to keep recording. I could start recording. There's no point in recording now. So yeah, right. And he goes, yeah, but get a magnet because they'll see, yeah, they come off and they can whatever, right? Magnets don't just stop being magnetic. Now they can if you heat them up. I don't know the science behind that really. I've looked at videos and I still don't comprehend necessarily the science behind it. But I kind of get the whole like, well, if it heats up, like it's kind of how rice cookers work. Apparently, it's a magnet at the bottom, and then there's like a point where it stops, and then there's a point where it can be permanently like destroyed. So the little ring at the bottom of if you don't know a rice cooker, it's like heating element, and there's a ring inside the heating element that like connects with a magnet, and it tells, I guess, the circuitry how to, like, it's on or whatever, turn whatever. And so from the very minimal knowledge I know of this, like a thing I looked up, it's basically it'll then heat up just enough to pop the magnet and be like, okay, now you turn this off. So anyway, that's beside the point. But I digress. So but if you're talking like magnets, yeah, it's not just gonna magically, for like camera mounting stuff, it's not just gonna magically stop mounting, or stop being magnetic. It's not just gonna be like, oh, and it's not magnetic anymore. So, but that's more of a, no, it's gonna say more of a this, but no, it could be this too. Or you're Google and you have that, you know what, I've seen Ben Claremont did a video on, he does like 360 stuff, and he did a video on this camera, the big giant circular camera. It's like a giant, just like a sphere, and it's got cameras all around it. And I think on top too, I'm not sure though. I think it's Insta, I'm not sure. Could be, it's like Roku, no, what's the one, what are they called? I don't know what it is. Okay, not Roku. What's it called? The one I starts with R. R-I... Anyway, doesn't matter, but I think that's what they use for, like, Google Street Views, and they connect it, I think, to the top of the car, maybe with latches that connect, I think, into the door. I'm not sure, I've never really looked at this very hard, because I've never studied it when it goes by, so, anyway, but yeah, so, yeah, so. How long have I been recording for? Does it tell me? Nah, of course not. Unless it has a display function on here. Ooh, that's scary. No. Oh, counters. Recording, there you go. I think that would be... I hope I don't screw something up. It's gotta... I think it had to have been on before I recorded. That's dumb. Oh well. Unless there's like a... Oh, no. No. Nah. Oh, well. Okay, so, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't tell me how long it's going for. I think there might be a function on that, but I have to click it, like, set it before, I think. So it, like, can, time, count up and just turn it off. Because it's a kind of a dumb camera. And then my VHS, or 8mm camera is a medium smart camera, and then my iPhone my phone would be smart camera. So, it's all relative though. There are smarter cameras, there are dumber cameras. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So what was I saying? Yeah. So I think that's how Street View does it. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, that's. I don't know. Maybe they're stupid, or like maybe it would work better. I don't know. Like, or it would be like, or people would argue it's totally safe, the magnets. But then, I don't know. It depends on how it's made. It just depends on how it's made. If it's made cheap with a slick material, glass black or something, and you put it together, yeah, of course it's gonna go glass on glass. It's very slick and it'll go like that. But if it's got rubber or something like that, yeah, I guess. I guess. Like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel because I don't have a phone like that, so I don't have this, like, or anybody to, like, that has one to, like, test it, so I wouldn't know, like, oh, I've never even tried seeing this phone at all. But these stupid cars. Stupid cars. Anyway, so yeah. I have no idea what to talk about. I don't even know how long I've been recording for. I didn't I didn't watch the clock. But I'll go for maybe 10 more minutes here. 10 or so, or maybe 15, I don't know. I don't think this battery will last as long as the tape. Because I think, I'm not sure. Maybe you people know better than I do. Long play on VHS-C. Maybe I could look it up. I don't know. Maybe I do get internet out here now, because I fixed the my internet extender, my Wi-Fi repeater, extender, repeater, whatever you want to call it. Oh no! Don't tell me. Oh, anyway, it's not important. So, how long it is? What is it called on the side of this one? It's called. Is it just long play? SLP, super long play. Okay. Standard play and super long play, I think. SLP VHS-C. I want to know how long it is. You gonna tell me? I want to say 90 minutes. But I don't know. Because I know there was like EP. There might have been even a super EP for VHS tapes. I'm not 100% sure. For VHS tapes, you can get. I know you can get. I think at a certain point, you could have gotten as much as 8 hours out of it. I'm not 100% sure. I think it was 8 hours at a certain point. I'm not 100% sure. I know it could get to 6, but I know it could get 6, but I don't know about 8. Also, I don't know how it's gonna sound now that I screwed this whole thing up. But anyway, how long is VHS tape recording? There, difference between SP, LP, EP for different tape. No, here we no. That also could be one of those. What's the word? It could be one of those words they made, like versions that they made up. I don't know. I've seen it on multiple cameras, so I don't know. It could have been a nomenclature that Panasonic had. I think that's the right word. I'm using that right. Definition of nomenclature.
Here's the definition of nomenclature. The devising or choosing of names for things, especially in a science or other discipline.
It's more of in a science or other discipline. So maybe not completely right using of that word, but same idea. You get the idea, like the nomenclature that they chose, the naming scheme that they use for certain things. I hate when they do that. When it's exactly the same function as something else, but they decided to call it something that makes, or that you just go, wait, what does this do? And then you look in the manual, and then the description's stupid because it doesn't just say what it does. It's like it does some stupid thing where, oh, it takes time and makes, oh, so it's just this, which you could have done in one word or something stupid like that. I'm trying to see if there's, fine, let's do EP, LP, and all that crap. Let's see if that gives me anything. List of players with, no. SLP. No, it's list of players. I don't think that's what I want. I don't think that's what I want, but I'm not sure. Hurry up. Oh, it's because it doesn't want to connect. Okay, here. Difference between SP, LP, and EP. Fine, let's just see what that means. SP, blah, 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 but no, I don't care what the difference is in, like, technical points. I don't know how long things are. So dumb. It's so dumb. That's dumb. In my opinion, that's dumb. It's not what I want. I want to know how long in time. If it's add tape at the end? Could be. Might work. So how long do I want for? Oh, wait. I'll go till 6:50. I don't know how long I'm going for at all. Sorry. Okay. There you go. Fine. I'll go core and look at how long can a VHS tape record for. go till 55, 67, I don't know. It depends on a couple of things. PCR, go away. For example, if the tape, okay, is a T120 and the recorder is set to SP mode, then it will record for 2 hours. And the best picture quality LP will do 4 hours. In the LP mode, an SLP will do 6 hours, and in SLP mode and SLP mode will do 6 hours in the SP mode. There are other tape lengths such as T160, T180. Doesn't tell me anything. The tapes era died in often. There are other tape cassettes, and I do happen to have a few of them before the VHS era died in the UK. That doesn't tell me anything, really. I think that was 90 minutes. I'm not sure, though. I'm not going to go for 90 minutes, no way. An hour and a half, no. I think. I want to say that it was, but I don't know. Or that's how long, but I don't know. So, I might go 2 more minutes. I don't know. What was I saying? Yeah, so. Yeah. So. I just like using these little cameras because it gives me a little bit of a challenge. I just like the look of it too. I like the look of it. A lot of people are like, but if you have a better option, why? And that's where I have to say, always at the end of these videos, I don't have a better option. I mean, technically I do, but there's a lot of they're very cumbersome and they're very weird. Get on the phone, won't give me 10 minutes, and then have to stop and go back and find and record it again. Like, if I could attach a screen to this, flip the screen around, and I could see it, or like even a mirror or something, and know it's not recording, or have a I don't know where it is. I had a remote. I don't know where it is. I had it like the February or March of this year. No, I don't know where it is. I know I put it behind my bed on like there's like a so basically my bed has like a backboard, but it's got a thick one, so it's like a shelf, and then I have shelves that I can go into it. It's really strange to be honest, but it's useful to plop things on top of it. So I do that a lot, and I thought I put that there. I might have, and it's just lost in the shuffle. I don't know. Of things, I don't know. So, but yeah. So, yeah. So, remote. And then I have a VHS. No, sorry, I have a 360 camera, which I could use that too and make it a 180, but it's not great. I'm okay. It would work now, but I can't find my little adapter for. Not adapter, but like USB SD card reader, which does SD cards and micro SD cards. I had 3 of them. One was garbage. One was just garbage, and which could apparently read what are they called? No, not smart cards. Sony memory stick. And that would have been a cool feature, but no, it was garbage. I think I broke it because I was like, this is so bad. It like barely ever worked, which is a bad product. Now, I was thinking of getting one that goes into my PC before I got an actual case for my PC, and I didn't want to spend like 60, 70 bucks on one. I was like, can I get like a? And that's the problem. I've heard people where it's bad, where they don't work. So, or certain like parts of it don't work. So it's like, you know. So I don't want to have that problem. So I was like, you know what, forget it. We're stuck with the one I had. So, which is the little black USB SD card reader. And so that I don't have, which that's probably not that hard to, you know, do now that. And now that I got my, well, I don't know what's working anymore on this PC that I have because it's still blue screens sometimes. But I think my graphics card is working now. Now I don't know what that really means and how long it'll do that for, because that's exactly what happened last year when I got it last summer. It worked for like 6 months, 7 months, and then started going all kooky and giving me blue screens. So I don't know. But there's an error, I think it's 59 in DaVinci Resolve, which is the editor I use. Well, the good editor I like using. The cheap editor, the free editor. They're both free, but the like worst editor that always works is One Shot. Okay, One Shot. Yeah, I think so. And then people were telling me something about uh, something cut shot, something to that effect. Let me just look up. I think I have the post that people were telling me to use. Anyway, I think I'm not sure though. Let me look. Where did it save? It was called. Oh, how long am I for? Okay. It was called. I gotta go way back. Oh, zooming in. No, there, I got it. So it was called Cut Shot. I think. I think it's Cut Shot. Shotcut. I assume you mean something more, because I was asking about zooming in, right? I assume you mean something more than just click and drag. I don't think so. However, the competitor Shotcut does. Try that. I also think its overall interface is better. Its overall interface is better. Yeah, that's what a lot of people say. That the interface is stupid, and it's like for certain things that much better than like Movie Maker. And people, I hate Movie Maker. I hate Movie Maker just because it doesn't give me virtually anything I need it to do. At least not the Movie Maker I'm using now, which is Movie Maker for, or tried to use Movie Maker for Windows XP. It was just bad. It was just not good. But again, but then again, 90% of what I actually wanted to do is, I want to put an intro to something, or I want to put two clips together. And then I export that, and that's it. Right? Where it was too low to go out there, so I'm just going to